Hey guys, just whilst PoE is down, currently PoE is down for maintenance because everybody's character just got voided in Harbinger League. So hopefully I don't get rolled back, as you can see on the screen, I just found a Biscoes and an enchant. I thought I'd do a quick video whilst we wait to just talk about the build and just to chat about basically the speed of the build, because that seems to be everybody's comment, that the build is slow and it does no damage. I don't find that to be the case. I guess at level 75 it was a bit slow at boss killing, but honestly the speed for me is fine, and I don't really see where the issue is with the speed. Pretty much you have a Bright Beak and you have a Prismatic Eclipse. There are not many faster actual movement skills than that for the lab, considering that you can't die to traps or the final boss. Like, it's just not possible. I've played every fight of the lab terribly and I've yet to die. So bear in mind you're always trading off a little bit of speed, such as Slayer Cull, which obviously makes all the fights quicker because you're effectively killing 20% less. What's going on with my VOD? Hold on. We'll keep talking, but yeah, effectively we are killing 20% less, but for the most part, if this loads, because we know what Twitch VODs are like, it's absolutely great. It does 10-minute runs. You can choose to do like 9-10-minute runs. I don't know the layout. I get stuck on boxes. I still kill the odd pack for XP because it's still okay XP in this zone, and I still do things like these troves and these puzzles, and it's still 10-minute runs. So as long as, you know, you go in a relatively decent pace, you're always going to be making money in 10 minutes, which for me is fine. And again, it's always the trade-off of the damage. So you can choose basically what the lab is right now, is to speed run the lab in, probably you can get this down to 9 minutes, 9 or 8 minutes realistically, if you absolutely know the layout off by heart. All the time I get stuck with Leap Slam because I'm not familiar with using it. So you can get this down to like 9-minute lab runs, let's say, for a lockbox and a triple buffed up. So 4 key 9-minute runs is more than enough to make profit. You could make profit off 20-minute 3 key runs. It's the lab, that's like what the lab does. And you can also choose to do every single room, which gives dark shrines, silver doors, caches, all that type of crap. You can choose to do full key runs, you know, 12-13 minutes if you want to look around at every single room, every single puzzle. I think it's 6 keys minimum now in the lab, and also you get the vaults and stuff like that, so you get the ability to find like death's doors or, you know, just all types of stuff. So that's like the way you can play the lab. You can speed run through it and get 4 or 3 keys in about 9 minutes, or you can do every single room and puzzle, and you can, sorry, my hand started bleeding. Yeah, or you can just rush through it and get 3 keys and that's it. But as you can see, like, if you're leap slamming, I get stuck on traps because I'm bad. I lose my way, but it's not slow by any means. We're getting, you know, this has got I think, like, stuff like this is just me getting stuck. All stuff like this is just slowing me down. But that seems to be the main complaint. If we go to my YouTube guide whilst this is playing, we bring up my chat. The main complaint from everybody seems to be, this looks like a nice build, but it's super slow. I don't really know many faster builds, to be honest, because the way you do the lab is basically leap slam as fast as you can and navigate as well as you can. And realistically, you're not going to get much faster than that unless you're doing like one of those smoke mine lab runner builds, or maybe you've got a bit more attack speed, like you're wearing a Devoto's, something like that. But you could still wear a Devoto's on this build. It's not set in stone. But yeah, I thought I'd just like address some of the things because I'm going on holiday, well, tonight. So we're just doing a few lab runs and then we're going to pack and then I'm going. And I just thought I'd make this video, really. So if we look at the comments on the guide, there are 2 types of people that seem to say a few similar things. Again, they say it's nice, but it lacks damage. You can see when I'm killing the bosses, it really, for me, doesn't lack damage at all. If you have 6 endurance charges, you pop Lion's Roar, and again, all of these are optional, because you can kill them without. You've seen the video in the guide, level 75, no gear. Like, this is Argus, okay? Now, bear in mind, on this clip, I have 1 endurance charge. You get more damage per endurance charge, right? You can see his health bar is he's more than halfway already. I also haven't got my totem out right now. There my totem goes out, which obviously gives you more damage, and he's dead already. I don't really think it's lacking damage, or it's lacking speed. Violence, speed, momentum, you know? You know, Haze 1 looks too slow to efficiently farm the lab. Well, I mean, I'm sat on 11 exalts, and I play like 4 hours a day. And that's not much compared to like some of these like pro streamers. And 11 exalts, yeah, it's not much. But if you're brand new to the game, 11 exalts, I know the feeling, it feels a long way away. Like if you're a group of new players and someone says you've got like, I don't know, 700 chaos orbs, they'd be like, what? How? Like, and this is how. You can just farm the lab. And honestly, like, I don't have my stone golem out. So, and then I'm not pressing my endurance charges, so even the traps are looking a bit more deadly than normal. We've still got to get 3 of those pantheons from the major god, so that gives us like less status ailments, less crit damage taken, less elemental damage taken, which makes us even more tankier. Hell, I'm wearing trash rings. You could put on you could put on for sure 2 steel rings. You know, it's expensive, but you could do if you really want damage. You can get an Exile axe. You can craft a super duper rare axe if you want, and you can drop determination. We don't really need this much armor. For example, determination I think gives me about 3k armor, but I'm wearing an 800 armor chest piece. If I was to buy something that was a little bit better and had like 2k armor, we could probably just drop determination and at least be equally as safe, and then add like a damage aura for certain if damage is your problem. But you can see like there, instantly killed him. It's not really slow at all for killing Argus. Haven't really found it to be a problem. Since running the lab, I've found an Earthquake enchant. I've found a Scorching Ray enchant. These sell for like 30-40 chaos each. I just found a Bisco's there. So we're always finding stuff, and just to chat about the Labyrinth, I actually have really been enjoying it. Personally, I feel like the past 3 or 4 leagues, I've just killed Shaper. Like, that's all I've done. Farmed Guardians and killed Shaper. Every build has just been, can it do the Shaper? Like, we had that budget Marauder build, which is what basically everybody is doing right now, but in a non-budget way. So I set myself an Exalt goal to kill a Guardian, which we managed to achieve because Marauder Leech with Valpact is very strong. And now that's what basically people are doing. But I just think the trade-off for the amount of damage we lose is so much like worth it in terms of going as a Juggernaut, because it makes the build completely safe and relaxing. I haven't died once in the lab since level 75. I think we've done 40 lab runs, and I think the closest we came was 1000 HP in the final boss when it was charges and elemental buffs. And I had no endurance charges, no golem out, and 0 pots, and I let all the balls charge up and him jump on me. And even then, like 1 health pot, boom, and a rallying cry, you're back to full HP. So like you can see the final fight here, like you drop a totem, you pop your pots, and you look at his health bar. I wouldn't really say you're not you know, absolutely blowing him up. But a few seconds and he's dead. You know, yeah, it's not Slayer Cull, but it's fully buffed up. You're in absolutely 0 danger. And I just thought I'd show, like, the speed of it. So that was 9-minute run. And again, we got lost halfway through it. You know, you get all these keys, all this stuff, all these boxes to open. And yeah, I just thought I'd showcase a final run because a lot of people have watched the guide. I think we've got 8,000 views, which is great. And a few people are just saying, yeah, I think I'll roll it, but it looks slow. It's not slow to me. Maybe I don't follow the lab builds. I don't think 9-minute runs is that slow for being unkillable. But there we go. Let's see if PoE's back up, boys. Is it back up? Still not back up. So for those that are wondering what happened, I got my enchant, I got my biscos, and then everybody's character got voided, which means like deleted in some sense of the word. And now GGG are probably shitting themselves, wondering what do we do. So yeah, there'll be no videos for this week because I'm not here. But cheers for all the positivity and stuff. I'm pretty close to 700 followers on Twitch. It'd be great if when I came back we could hit 700 followers. That'd be awesome. But for now, I'm gonna head off. So catch you guys later.